Hey guys, I'm going to be making some viral slime today, and the first one is this one, which is like a butter slime and is 2 ingredients or 3 if you use food colouring. Okay, so the first step is to put some shampoo into a bowl. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a drop of food colouring. And I'm going to take a spoon, I'm going to mix that in. It is easier if you add the food colouring with the shampoo before you put the flour in. So the next step is to add flour. Keep adding it in small parts until it creates a slimy texture. Okay. So the first slime that we made was more of a butter slime and wasn't as stretchy, but the second slime that we're going to be making is this one, which is very stretchy and very fun to play with. And the voiceover will be helped by Lucy BV.
Hello.
So this is a really nice slime to play with. So let's get right to it.
So the ingredients you'll need is PVA glue, and make sure it's PVA unless it won't work. You'll next need almat, and the almat has to be almat non-bio super concentrated, and you get this from Aldi. And then you have to have some kind of moisturizer. So I have like contact lens solution. No, that's not a moisturizer, but it works. And then we have Gillette shaving foam or cream, and that will make it puffy. And then you will need cornstarch, a bowl, something to mix with. So we're going to start by pouring a small amount of glue into the container. Doesn't matter how much though. We are then going to add a tiny amount of cornstarch. Just about that much. We are then going to grab your spoon and mix that in. This will help it make it thicker, and it will also kind of pull it together a tad. And if it's too much cornstarch, which we don't have because you just keep mixing it in, you can always add a tiny bit more. And now that it's quite a thick consistency, as you can see, it's kind of pulled it together a tad bit, and it's not as like sticky or anything. You're then going to add a tiny bit of almat, about that much, and stir that in. Stop it from getting so many lumps in it. Just add your moisturizer of choice. Now you're going to keep mixing until it kind of comes off the edge. Now it's like this, you want to take it out of the bowl. And place it on your surface. You then want to kind of play with it with your hands, and it will be really sticky. If it's really sticky like ours is, You need to add a little bit more almat because almat does help it come together. This is a really messy process, but you know, once you've got the slime, it's really fun and you can play with it. So mine is still a bit sticky, or this is still a bit sticky, so I'm going to add a bit more almat.
This helps to bring the mixture together. If you didn't know, almat is just liquid detergent.
So as you can see, this is starting to magically form. Very magical. So now that it's kind of less sticky and it doesn't stick to your hands as much, and it's actually formed, you just want to pick up all the excess and test it by, you know, seeing if it picks up any excess around your hands too. That means it's actually formed and it's a proper slime. I'm just picking up all the excesses from the bottom of the here. And now it's like this. We are now going to put it into another container, which has to be clean because, you know, you don't want glue all over your container. It is clean, basically, by the way, but it just doesn't look like it. We are then going to add a tiny bit of cornstarch, and you're going to gradually do this until it kind of gets a bit more soft. Right. And then you are just going to like that. I do it with a spoon because it kind of helps it a bit more and you don't get as messy things. It's alright if the spoon has stuff on it. So as you can see, ours is now coming together and it's making these sounds of a normal slime. But the only problem is we said that this was going to be fluffy. And it's not actually fluffy, is it? So we are going to add a bit of shaving cream. Then I'm going to mix that in. And also keep adding cornstarch during this, you know, part because it kind of just makes it more, you know, how it's meant to be, if that makes sense. And this is making this bigger and a bit more puffy, but it's also making it very watery. That's why you've got to add the cornstarch too. So you just want to keep mixing and adding cornstarch.
So next you want to add your colouring. This is optional. And we just added some paint from a tube. You just put it in on top and you massage it in.
The reason why you don't want to use food colouring sometimes is because it firstly can dye your hands and it's not so good for your slime. Paint is much better. You can also use markers and things like that. So this is going to be quite a nice pink or a red. We don't really know at the moment. But you can also do like tie-dye and things like that. If you want to see some more slime, you can check out a slime channel, which we'll link down below, which has this slime on it.
This is coming as a pink because we added just a tiny bit of red.
The slime channel is on Instagram.
I will also link mine and Lucy's Instagram down below.
Yeah.
However, we both have private accounts.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the final product and we're really happy with this because it looks like really nice and the colour is gorgeous and it feels just divine.
This is one of the best slimes and is very stretchy.
You should definitely try it out because we're not actually faking this. We made this and it's really good.
So this is what it looks like. This is Lucy. And
Makes nice noises.
Yeah, this one's way more soft than the last one. And a lot more playful, but it includes way more great ingredients. And that's the one that we did before the video.
Yeah, I actually came up with this recipe mainly by myself, but I also got it from another slime account. I'll link that below. It's actually on YouTube. And
I will also link Lucy's account below because you may start seeing some slime videos on her channel.
Yeah, I do upload different content to Amelia sometimes. And I deleted half my videos because I am struggling on my channel.
So this concludes this slime. So we might be doing another slime on this video, but if not, then go check out the links below and have fun making. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is the third slime video, but before I just want to show you some of the slimes that I've made. So these are coloured ones, and these 3 coloured ones are all from the same batch, and to colour them I've been using neon paints and glitter paints. You can't really see the glitter much, but you know, you can kind of focus, yeah. And it makes a nice noise. And then there's this beautiful one that I love, which is so creamy and so delightful. Oh my god, like literally. I would show you how to make this one, but we've temporarily run out of shaving foam. And basically what you do to make this is you put glue